the next day, they just email me that you're not fit for the jobs and we need something more
Right.
comfortable with the jobs and
Right.
some
Okay.
more experience might be.
Okay.
Yeah,
But look at what is the best response that I could have given for these
exactly.
questions.
Wow.
Right? And then
Yes.
prepare for that. Because
Yes.
those are real
That's
time.
fire. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
Because
those are real time
yeah,
questions.
yeah. That's something that I don't know that I got from this
Yeah.
conversation.
Your name?
My name is Adil.
Adil.
Yeah, Adil.
Awesome. Nice. Where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming here.
No.
How can I help you with? Is there anything to do from here?
I'll go for the career.
Career.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you in your career right now?
Well, I'm just doing part-time job right
You're
now.
doing part-time job right
Yeah.
now. But what do you want for your career?
Well, I want to be in a position where I can work according to my qualification.
Okay.
Because I finished my masters from university
Okay.
just
Masters in what?
in electronics engineering.
Electronics engineering.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you aspire to what kind of a job do you want to do?
I want to work as an electronics engineer.
Electronics engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you tried so far?
Well, I've tried LinkedIn. I've tried multiple platforms to apply for the jobs, but I
You
hasn't been.
tried LinkedIn, is it?
Yeah, I've
And
tried
then you
LinkedIn.
applied for a job. So I think I should change the mic position a little bit this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you tried LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But what have you tried? What did
Well,
you do?
the response that I'm getting so far is not so good that I expect to be because I'm getting some calls, but they're not inviting me for the interview. You know.
Okay, so you're getting some calls, but
Yeah.
they're not, it's not going to the next level.
Yeah, it's not going
Okay,
to the
so
next level.
what do you think is missing there?
I don't know. I've done all the things. Like I've researched on my CV.
Okay.
I've built my CV according to all the jobs that I apply for.
Okay.
And I tailor my CV according to whatever the job that I apply for. But still, I'm not going to the next stage. And I've been in this situation for like last 6 months. So I feel like stuck in one situation.
All right, 6 months. 6 months feels like there is
A
something
lot of
needs to be,
time.
that needs to be
Yeah.
changed. Something needs to be changed there. Okay.
Yeah. So I
So
can't figure out by myself.
so here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
This is more like more direct, and we can see where the gap is.
I can show you my CV if you want to.
Well, you can send me the CV as of now, but I can tell already that there is something missing with the
Yeah.
with the CV as well.
Yeah.
Where did you get your CV done? Where did you get your CV done?
Well, I did it by myself,
Okay.
and I did all the tests, the ATS test, and I've been doing.
ATS test is for the recruiters to get some hits
Yeah.
on the.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
they're running through your CV to these platforms to check whether you're comfortable for the job or not, because they're not gonna go through your CV by themselves.
Yeah.
So they check it by the softwares, and my results are up to more than 80%.
Okay.
So, which is like a positive sign that I should go for the interview,
Okay.
but I'm still not getting it.
You're not still it's not getting it. When you
Yeah.
apply for the what do you think the job market is? Now, the guys who call you, you ask them, hey, how is the job market? Is it me that my job is not working? Like that something wrong with my CV, or is the job market is tough?
I would say the job market is tough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing, right? But
Yes.
that doesn't mean that we can't get the job. We should still be able
Exactly.
to break free and get the job.
Exactly.
The second thing is who who do you know that they have a good CV, like who has had interviews, calls, and CV, and then their CV has been picked up, and then it's gone up, right?
Well, I've seen a
Do you
guy.
know anyone?
Yeah, I know a guy from Instagram
Okay,
that he shares people's CVs
Okay.
who they get their jobs done.
okay.
So, and I ran into their CV and I double checked their CV with my CV and I upgraded my CV. But still, I don't know what's
So
going
what
wrong
I'm saying
there.
is, you're doing everything based on your best of your
Yes.
knowledge, right?
Yeah.
But there is something beyond your knowledge that is what is missing.
Exactly.
And I can see your CV as well. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I'll need a laptop. I need more time to go through the
Yeah.
details of it.
Yeah.
So I'll do that as well. I think is there is something in your blind spot beyond what you which is what you don't know.
Which I don't know
So
exactly.
what you
Yeah.
don't know, you don't know, right? So
Yeah.
you need to get professional help
Exactly.
for firstly professional help for your CV to compete. It's a competition, right? 100 people applying. you have to be on the top of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you have to upgrade your CV to be on the top of the list.
Yes.
So you need to get professional help. Even
Yeah.
if that means you need to like pay someone a little bit of money. I don't know. Like that's something you need to explore for yourself.
I was thinking about it, like I've done all the pre-resources, but it's not helping
Yeah,
me to get
yeah.
the.
Well, you know what? Sometimes the challenges are more than what we can handle by ourselves,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
not we should not shy away from seeking
I
help,
mean,
extra help.
I've spent a lot of money. Like I've spent more than £30,000 on my education.
Yeah,
So,
fine,
so
fine.
it's
Yeah,
definitely
might as
I'll
well. Yeah,
definitely go for, like, if somebody asking me for, like, to pay me 100 or 200
yeah.
pounds, so that
All
they
right.
can give me the thing that I need to go, because I'm just missing this much a
Something is
little
missing.
bit,
Okay.
which I
Okay. Secondly, the recruiters who have called you,
yeah
like they called you, they checked with you something, and then they nothing happened from there.
yeah.
Right. So, what kind of conversations you had with these recruiters?
Well, recently I had an interview, and they were a small group of 10 people. They were doing a project on R&D, like they were doing R&D projects,
Mhm.
and they needed an electronics engineer for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were based in Leeds. So I
Okay.
was at that time in Leeds. So I applied for them, and they told me that if you can come in and see our place, how we do things,
Mhm.
and you can also go for the interview. And I
Okay.
went there and I saw that whatever they're doing, it was really amazing.
Okay.
They were doing inside the University of Leeds. It was a small department that they
Okay.
were working
That's R and
with.
D. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. The R&D. What basically they were doing was developing some medical equipment for the endoscopy, so they can see inside of your body.
Okay.
For that, they need to have some electronics engineer to
So
manufacture
you
it.
went there. What happened from there?
And then I had the interview with them. Like they asked me for the skills that they need, and I ran into the job description and everything, and I researched, I chat GPT everything,
Mhm.
and I prepared my questions. And the interview lasted for like 45 minutes,
Okay.
and like I was getting really good vibes from them. Like I was like, no, these guys are definitely gonna get me to this. But when I came out, and I think the day after the next day, they just emailed me that you're not fit for the jobs and we need something more
Right.
comfortable with the jobs, and
Right.
some
Okay.
more experience might be
Okay.
needed. So
Okay. So
like,
so the thing is you might have had a good experience on the interview,
yeah,
but then there is something that's missing again. Did you
maybe
ask them?
maybe
Did you
my
ask
technical
them?
skills.
Did you ask them what's missing? Like, did you like? Can you be
Well,
specific?
I
Can you be
didn't.
specific? What
Yeah.
is it that you did
Yeah,
not?
it just happened like a week ago, so I'm still thinking about to write them an email.
Yes, you should
Say,
write them.
what was there that didn't get me the job? Like,
Yes,
what was
yes,
I missing? So
yes. Write a polite email. Write a polite email saying, "Thank you for your response, and I
yeah,
appreciate. And I'm sorry that I'm not the right fit for you. But
exactly.
in order for me to understand what was missing, and
Yeah,
so I can improve myself,
yeah,
can you please be specifically like let me know
exactly.
what skills were missing
Yeah,
between me and the role,
yes,
so I can improve myself."
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And then see what kind of a response you get back from them.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
that's something that I should focus on.
so
Yeah,
you always learn from your failures,
exactly.
and then
Yeah, that's true.
and then you keep going towards success.
Exactly.
If you learn nothing from your failures, then you
Yeah.
just stuck there.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah,
Does it make sense?
yeah.
Okay. So what did you get from this conversation so far?
Yeah, it was really fruitful.
Okay.
And as I'm enjoying right now, but I'm still thinking about whatever is inside my brain,
But the
whatever
job.
that's stopping me to enjoy that.
Okay.
Which is that's this conversation.
Well, yeah. I think have
Which
this
is
conversation.
helping. This
Yeah.
conversation is really helping me to focus more on my career
Yeah.
rather than just roaming around. This is my everyday life. To be honest, I love to enjoy my buddies too. He is also in the same situation. To be honest, so yeah, it was really fruitful. I need to follow.
So did you get all the questions from the interview? Do you remember those?
Um, I wouldn't say all of them, but just a few of them. Like
Yeah, you should. Well, you know what? When you come out of the interview,
yeah,
remember all those questions, write them down, and then You must have answered in the interview. Sure, yes, and then you had a good
Yeah.
experience out of it.
Yeah.
But look at what is the best response that I could have given for these
Exactly.
questions,
Wow. Wow.
right? And then
Yes.
prepare for that because
Yes.
those are real
That's
time.
fire. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, those are real time
Yeah,
questions.
yeah. That's something that I don't know that I got from this conversation.
Yeah.
It is very happy.
Yeah. So go back, think
Yeah.
about it, write down. You might not know the exact question, but you know the answers that you gave.
Exactly.
So figure
And I
that
can
out.
chat GPT it and come
Yeah.
up with a very plausible answer. You know?
Yeah. I'm not too sure about Chat. I'm a little bit old school, so I'm not too sure about Chat GPT.
It
But
just
then if
helps
it
you
works,
to, you
if
know.
it works, it works.
Yeah, it does. It
If
does
it gives
work.
you the right answer, yeah.
Yeah, like I know all of my technical skills, everything, but I don't know how to articulate them. You know,
Makes sense.
Sometimes it helps me a lot to.
Well, again, there is a Chat GPT answer, but then your recruiters might also want to know what you would do with it.
Exactly. I'm not saying that I'm gonna copy paste the exact question, exact answer, but it just gives me some insights. You know, like I prompted a lot, and I asked him like a lot of the questions that's inside. So it does come up with some answers. Sometimes it's just rubbish. You know, it's just. But sometimes it does help, like, oh yeah, I should be thinking about that. Sometimes I ask him, like, I'm going for the interview tomorrow. What sort of questions should I expect from the interviewer? And what could be the possible answer according to my qualification, according to my past
you asked that to
experience?
ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it helps me to give those questions and answers, and which does help me a lot.
Okay. You think the questions in the interview is kind of similar from what you learn from ChatGPT?
I wouldn't say like 100%,
but
like
50%,
50-40%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which just like, if you get the first questions that they ask you and you have prepared that question, then it helps you to build the confidence throughout the interview. Yeah.
So what's the first question they always ask?
Well, the first question is obviously tell me about yourself.
Yes.
What's your
Do you have
what's your past experience?
Do you have a solid response to that?
Yeah, and also like why are you joining this company? So this is always the first question, like and if you have the answer to that question, and you have some keywords like what projects they've been working on, how was their output. If you go to the website and you get all the things that you have,
they will ask you do you have any questions? Right? Do you have questions to ask them?
At the end of the interview, they ask you like, do you have any question for us? So that is also something that I say like, no, I don't have any questions.
Yeah, that's not a good response.
What should I expect the outcomes of the interview? Like when exactly? And they will be like, after a week or two or something, your interview was normal and good. And
so I think when you ask for an outcome from an interview, what they can hear you is you're only thinking about you.
Yeah.
You should ask them, how are you doing this? You mentioned this in the job.
Yes.
What about this? What about that? So like, try and show. It's not there is some level of like pretentiousness to it,
exactly,
but you still have to do it.
Yeah.
Like even though you're not interested, you have to show interest. Right?
Exactly.
If they have to show interest in you, you have to show interest in them. So that could be something you can look at. So there is a lot. So this is like a step. It's a linear process.
Yes.
First step is your CV. Once your CV gets more hits, then see why you get that like first level of they'll obviously get called for first level of interview.
Yeah.
Then you see, then if you get stuck there, then you see where I'm getting stuck there.
Yeah. Exactly.
I asked you to write down the answer, find out the best answers for each question they asked.
Yeah.
Say it out loud.
Yeah.
As though you're speaking in an interview.
Okay.
Record yourself.
Oh wow.
And listen back to it.
Oh wow.
And see how you're sounding.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
So try that.
Yeah.
And then this is it. Nobody can beat you if you do that.
Yeah.
You get it?
That's the thing that I should do. Yeah, because sometimes when you don't know how you exactly sound like whenever you answer a question.
Yes.
So that's something I should focus on.
But these are things what I have tried. So these are like suggestions to you. But there might be something that you can come up with for yourself. Like some people like practice in front of the mirror.
Yeah. I used to do that. I used to do that.
But technical jobs doesn't need as much of your presentation skills.
Yeah.
But then like your voice is important to see how confident you're sounding, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So hopefully that helped.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. What's your name though?
Manoj.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you
Manoj.
too.
Yeah. Thank you so much.